Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. I hope it's a good day where you are. Where I am, the sun is shining and the leaves are turning pretty colors, and I'm just happy today. I'm mostly really happy because I just finished reading to my favorite kindergarten class, and we had so much fun. Are you remembering to be kind to those people around you? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I have a book to read today about a porcupine. It's about a little porcupine. And this book is an old story. I saw it in a secondhand store and I thought you might enjoy the story. It's called A Porcupine Named Fluffy. It's written by Helen Lester and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. So I'm going to sit right up here so you can see these pictures. When Mr. and Mrs. Porcupine had their first child, they were delighted. Now he needed a name. Should they call him Spike? No, Spike was too common for porcupines. Should they call him Lance? Nah, Lance sounded too fierce. Should they call him Needle Rooser? No, Needle Rooser was too long. Then together they had an idea. First they thought, Prickles? Pokey? Quillian? Nah, let's call him Fluffy, they said. It's such a pretty name, Fluffy. He doesn't look very fluffy, but let's read about Fluffy. Soon there came a time when Fluffy began to doubt that he was Fluffy. He first became suspicious when he backed into a door and stuck fast to it. That was not a Fluffy thing to do. He was even more convinced when he accidentally slept on his back and poked holes in his mattress. A very unfluffy thing to do. When he tried to carry an umbrella, he knew the truth without a doubt. Fluffy definitely wasn't fluffy. So he decided to become fluffier. Clouds are fluffy, he thought. I'll be a cloud. But he couldn't stay up. Oh, look what happened. I know. Pillows are fluffy, he said. I'll be a pillow. But when his mother sat on him, she was not pleased. He tried soaking in a bubble bath for 45 minutes. But he did not become fluffy. He became soggy. Oh, my. He tried whipped cream. He put a little on each quill. It was not easy. It took him more than half a day. But this did not make Fluffy fluffy. They should have named me Gooey, he said. He ate a lot of fluffy marshmallows. He rolled in shaving cream and feathers. He even tried to become a bunny. But the truth remained, Fluffy wasn't. One afternoon, Fluffy set out for a walk, trying to think of ways he could become fluffy. Before long, he met a very large rhinoceros. Grrr, said the rhinoceros. I'm going to give you a rough time. Fluffy didn't know what a rough time was, but he didn't like the sound of it at all. What is your name, small prickly thing? asked the rhinoceros unkindly. Fluffy, said Fluffy. The rhinoceros smiled. He giggled. Then he laughed out loud. He rolled on the ground. He jiggled and slapped his knees. He roared with laughter. A porcupine named Fluffy, howled the rhinoceros. Fluffy was embarrassed, but he tried to be polite. And what is your name? He inquired. I can't say it, giggled the rhinoceros. Is it Hubert? Suggested Fluffy. Oh, help, I just can't say it. I'm laughing so hard. Harold? Or maybe Herman? Asked Fluffy. No, gasped the rhinoceros. It's Hippo. A rhinoceros named Hippo. Hippo. A rhinoceros named Hippo. Fluffy smiled. He giggled. Then he laughed out loud. He jiggled and slapped his knees. He howled with laughter. A rhinoceros named Hippo, Fluffy cried. And they're just both laughing and laughing at each other's names. A porcupine named Fluffy, a rhinoceros named Hippo. It was almost more than they could bear. Hippo and Fluffy rolled on the ground, giggling and laughing until tears came to their eyes. At last, they lay exhausted on the ground. From that time on, they were best of friends. And Fluffy didn't mind being fluffy, even though he wasn't. He was fluffy, and the hippopotamus, no, the rhinoceros, was named Hippo. That is so backwards. But they became best friends, so no matter what your name, you can be best friends with other people with different names, right? My name is Granny B, and some of my best friends are Ed the cat. Now, who has a cat named Ed? I don't know, but he's a silly cat, and I'm a silly bee. But I just come on here and ask you to be kind to those people around you, because it makes them feel good, and it makes you feel good too. Well, I hope you have a very nice, fluffy kind of day today. And I hope you'll come back and see Granny B again, because Granny B loves reading stories to you, and Granny B loves you. So I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.